Man, gather round. OG Silverback here. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, man, where you know over here I give it to you real and raw and tough as steel so that you, my friends, know the deal. After today, you can no longer say nobody told me, because after today, you can no longer be misled, lied to, or deceived by any other man, because I'm teaching you to rely on yourself, and it's called self-reliability, self-accountability. Because when you rely on yourself, my friend, you can never be false to yourself, because to thine own self be true, so you never shall be false to another man. So guys, the topic of today's video, man, is going to be a mind-blowing experience, because I'm going to talk to you guys about some things to help you to understand in this life. You must become your own researcher, your own scientist, and your own person of authority. Whereas that means that even if you listen to somebody like me or whoever you choose to listen to, Brian Tracy, Anthony Robbins, Jim Brown, whoever you choose to get your information from, use those people as a guide, like a tour guide. But it's your responsibility to do the research necessary to see how things apply in your life and how you can use them to become the best version of yourself. So without further ado, let's get into the topic of today's video, and I'm going to give you guys what's called a public service announcement. For those of you who have ADHD, you want the answers really quick, you think I ramble, you want me to get straight to the point, you want immediate gratification. This is not for the microwave popcorn generation to add hot water and stir top ramen soup eating motherfuckers. This is for a dude who is truly open to getting some knowledge from an OG who's taken the time out of my life to share with you some principles and philosophies that if you apply them, my friend, after today, it can change your life and put you on a trajectory of becoming the best version of yourself as you define it. Because in this life, you have to figure out what is your what and why is your why. And once you figure out those two things, you'll be on the path to greatness, my friend, as you define it. So the topic of today's video is, in maximum security prison, you must study everyone so no one has you touch your toes and go deep up in you, calling you his motherfucking hoe. Now, for those of you who are into the homosexual lifestyle, dude, I don't have no problem with it. Even though newly elected President Donald Trump said there's only two genders, male or female. There's no more gender fluidity, transgenderism, none of that according to Donald Trump. And this is me, guys. If you like men going deep up in your balls deep up in you, talking about Oklahoma, Alabama, I'm so far deep up in you, man. I can feel your colon and your rectum around my fucking shaft, man. Hey, man, that's for you, man. I'm not going to applaud you because that's not my thing, dude. And I'm not here to judge anybody. I've done some crazy shit in my life. But, you know what I mean? Your sexuality, that's a choice only you can make, dude. I'm just saying I ain't built for that. I don't want to be built for that. And I ain't trying to find out how that works, man. That's not my thing. And for those of you who are like Mark Lamore and Fleece Johnson, you like taking men's butt cheeks, man. This is not the channel for you, because I don't condone that. I'm not into that, dude, and that's what you into. I don't have the time or the energy to try to psychoanalyze your motherfucking what's wrong with you or what's right with you. That's your thing. This channel is for straight heterosexual men who like women, who want to know more about female psychology, who want to learn more about how booty bandits think so you can prevent them from going deep up in your cheeks. And so you can define yourself as a masculine man and keep your fucking virgin anus intact. So first, what I want to do, man, I want to share with you guys, man. I want to share with you guys why it's important to research everything, dude. Everything about everything, anything, and anyone in this life. You have to become your own authority, because everybody lies to you, dude. The government lies to you. The FDA, which stands for the Food and Drug Administration, dude. The police lie to you, man. Your political officials lie to you. Even your parents lied to you. Heck, your homeboys lied to you. So what does that lead you to do, guys? It leads you to research everything. And let me share this with you. I'm using my smartphone to shoot this video because, dude, all of you guys talking about, hey, OG Silverback, upgrade your camera, upgrade your microphone, upgrade your background. Hey, man, that's not what this channel is about. My channel is not here to fucking entertain you with flashy PowerPoints and computer-generated graphics and all this fucking shit, dude, editing. And music, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to share with you an older gentleman, an older gangster, however you want to define OG. I'm taking the time to sit down and give back to the youth, give back to the masculine community because, dude, it's all about gynocentrism. And now that Donald Trump is back in power, man, he's going to bring masculinity back. But I'm going to lead the charge by telling you guys, first of all, what not to do to fuck your life off, and secondly, what I've done over the years to give me the level of success that I deem is good for me to live my life as I see fit. So I want to talk to you guys about researching everything about everyone and everything and anything. And I want to share with you guys because I have a disease I want to share with you. I want to share with you a couple of the diseases that I have that have me I'm disabled. I'm a person with disabilities. I'm a disabled dude. And I even have a placard in America. I have the disabled vet placard. But I want to talk to you guys about 3 diseases that I have that have helped me once I managed them to be very successful in my life. And this is how I define the success, guys. Very few people get to tell me what to do or what the fuck to do or how to do it. Very few people dictate where I go, how I live. And very few people dictate my finances, dude. This is how I define this success. I can do what I want, when I want, how I want, and whenever I want. This is how I define this success. How you define it is up to you, dude. You can define it by monetary terms, how many women you smash, dude, how many family members love you. I don't care how you define it. It's up to you, but I want to share with you 3 of my diseases. The first one is called EAD, explosive anger disorder. And those of you coming on my channel talking about, oh man, you racist against black people and you can't talk about black people and dark-skinned people. Let me tell you something, guys. I want to share this with you, man. And this is for the rational thinkers, dude. If you're not a mixed race, light-skinned dude, don't speak on my existence or my paradigm or how I view the earth, the world. If you're of one race, I don't care if you're a white dude, you're a really white dude with pale white skin and blonde hair, blue eyes, and pink lip motherfucker. You can't speak on me. If you're a brown-skinned Mexican dude, Hispanic dude with dark hair and dark eyes, don't speak to me. And if you're a blue-black African-American Urpal dude, or you from Africa, don't speak to me, man. Unless you're not a mixed race dude, I don't care if you mix with Asian, Hispanic, Indian, African, white. If you're not a mixed, fair-skinned person, don't speak on my existence. You don't know what it's like being a light-skinned dude growing up in the 60s, man, the fucking horror I experienced at the hands of blue-black Urpal dudes. So shut the fuck up and sit down. Maybe you'll learn compassion and empathy, dude. And walking in another man's moccasins. That's number 1. Here's number 2 is this, guys. You have to learn to understand that sometimes you can learn things from another person, even if you don't look like that person, you're not having the same experience as that person. You can learn some things that can help you in your journey. So I wanted to share that with you, man, because I get tired of you guys, you African-American dudes talking about I can't speak about black people and I'm prejudiced against black people and all black people aren't Urpal and blue, black, and ashy. I know that. My family's like the Rainbow Coalition. I'm speaking about my experience growing up in the 60s. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud, and black power and all that. Black Panthers and the Muslims and the Nation of Islam and Martin Luther King. I grew up with that. Where dark-skinned dudes practice colorism. If you're a light-skinned dude, first of all, they don't respect you. They think you're a bitch. And they just look to pick on you just because they hate their dark skin, bro. I didn't invent that. Here's the next one I want to talk about, guys. Don't speak on my channel, dude. If you're a youngster, man, you like to run your mouth because you haven't experienced things and you hating on me because I'm living my best life, dude. This is not the channel for you. So skip along, little poopy pants. Skip along, little doggy. This is for the big dogs. So now that I got that out the way, man, I want to go straight into this video, man, which I want you to understand something. In maximum security prison, as above, so below, as inside, behind the wall, so outside, these principles apply in everything in life. You must become your own researcher. So I'm going to teach you guys about researching anything and everything. That was my explosive anger disorder. Because let me tell you something, dude. When a person aggresses upon me, I don't care if they're a blue, black, purple dude, but here's what triggers me. If a guy's taller than me and bigger than me, dude, and he's aggressing upon my personal space in an aggressive manner, it triggers my explosive anger disorder. And the only way I know to react is with violence, extreme violence, and with extreme anger and no malice and no regret, dude, no compassion. And I've been in counseling for that, but I try to warn you youngsters who come on here talking about, oh, gee, you can't fight, and I watch your videos, you off balance, and you ain't got no power, and you ain't got no technique, I whoop your old ass, and all this old disrespectful, silly youngster, cell soldier alert, in maximum security prison, your butt cheeks shall be split open and hurt. Because you's a soft motherfucker. How dare you disrespect an older guy? That's the problem. You motherfuckers ain't got no respect for older people, dude. But here's the thing, dude. If a dude is taller than me and bigger than me, and he's talking aggressive, that triggers my explosive anger disorder. And what I like for you guys to do with my videos, dude, if I say anything, I'm not time stamping my videos, by the way. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for editing. I'm here as an orator to share with you the perils and woes of my life so you can learn from my experiences and not make those same mistakes. But if I say anything you don't understand, like explosive anger disorder, look it up. The next one I have is called, I think it's called agoraphobia. And it's not the fear of heights, it's the one where you have a fear of confined spaces with a lot of people around you. So if I'm saying it wrong, look up agoraphobia. What's the psychiatric fear of confined spaces and being around a lot of people? Whatever that is, I have it. That's why I don't go to concerts, dude. That's why I had, when I was in maximum security prison, I was on psych meds, because confined spaces with a bunch of people, it triggers me, and that's why I reacted in violence. So here's the thing. If I'm in a confined space like by myself, like the shoe or the hole, or segregated housing unit, whatever you want to call it, I can control it because I can quiet myself. I can go inside and practice meditation, dude, and go inside and quiet myself. And then I can practice martial arts, punching, kicking, elbows and knees, burpees, plyometrics, body weight exercises, isometrics. I can channel my energy because I can go inside. I don't have outside distractions. But when I'm in the holding cell and it's a bunch of silly youngsters talking about, I'm loped out killer cuz, and I'm blood killer Pyru, and all this, I'm 4 extra, and I fade with anybody, all this silly ass youngster shit, I can't process it and I strike out in violence. So I think it's called agoraphobia. And here's the one I want to talk to you guys about on this video that has made me very successful in my life. It's called OCD. It stands for Obsessive Compulsive Disorder. Google it. And before you guys start talking about, oh man, your disability, this and that, you can turn your disability into an asset if you know how to channel it. It's called transmutation. You channel negative energy into a positive source. That's why you guys always be laughing, especially Corey talking about I pick on you guys who masturbate. All I'm saying, I'm not saying masturbation is right or wrong. All I'm saying is you must have self-control and choose when to masturbate and how much to masturbate and the frequency of masturbation. And why are you masturbating? Are you masturbating because you can't find a tender young thing to bust some nuts deep up in her viscous innards? That's the wrong reason to masturbate. Now, if you're masturbating because you're extra aggressive and you're hyped up and you're angry, Okay, I would say maybe you masturbate like 3 times a week, 1 time a week, no more than 3 times a week, and do it every other day. Why? You need to learn to channel your aggression and your animalistic tendencies, dude. You have to learn how to channel it and control it, controlling your inner beast. You don't just give in to your carnal pleasures, just busting nuts 5, 6 times a day like a bitch, boy. So I want to talk to you about the OCD because there's a guy named C.T. Fletcher. I met him a couple of times, and I'm not trying to have smoke with nobody, but I was disappointed in CT because he's not the person that he leads you to believe on YouTube, man. I'm a disabled vet. He on YouTube talking about, oh, I help any vets, and you come down here and I'm gonna help you out. He only helps vets that can help his channel get more views and more clicks and more likes. That's my opinion. If you guys don't believe I know CT Fletcher, then you email me at ogsilverback971@gmail.com and say your YouTube avatar, like John Brown from YouTube. I want picture proof, you know, CT Fletcher. Not only will I provide you with the videos, with the pictures I've taken with CT Fletcher at the VA and at the gym, at his gym, I also give you the links to my videos that I got on my channel where I was actually in his gym training with his fake ass. And so here's the thing I want to talk to you about, guys. On his channel, he talks about a thing called a magnificent obsession. And I want to share this with you in life, guys. A lot of you guys asked me about coaching calls, and you know, even when I was doing coaching calls in the US, here's the breakdown. 1/4 of you guys, man, when I do a coaching call with you, you're not open to learn. You think you know every fucking thing. And here's what I try to tell you. And I'm saying this to everybody. If you're not older than me, please don't try to tell me shit, because I'm not an old fool. I've been around. So there's an old fools. I understand why you youngsters don't like listening to older dudes, because some dudes is just an old fool, like an old crip. Like you got a 60-year-old crip like OG Piercy, whatever his name is. You got 50-year-old Bloods and shit, man, and like Suge Knight and just stupid shit, man. You know, guys that you still selling drugs and pimping and pandering. I understand if you're a teenager and you don't have a mother and a father and you forced into the street life. Okay, I got it. But once you reach the age of reckoning, let's just say, you know, for the sake of this argument, some guys mature later than other guys, right? So let's just say, for the sake of this argument, most guys mature at 30. Why? When you first turn 20, you still kind of act like a teenager. If you haven't traveled the world, you haven't been to college, you haven't been exposed to different types of environments and socioeconomic individuals, you're stuck in your paradigm. Let's call it the hood or the trailer park or the barrio. I understand. So your 20s, you're still trying to figure out, maybe you still live with your mama. Maybe you're still running in packs with your homeboys because you like a hyena, you like a soft motherfucker. You can't do nothing by yourself like me traveling the globe, right? Or let's just say you misguided. You're still using drugs and shit, man, and you know you trying to be a hood player pimp. You trying to fuck all the IG models and the hotties, right? Because that's the way you find that you elevate yourself, by just taking your baloney pony and busting nuts in women and having illegitimate babies. Okay, I got it. But most guys, when they hit 30, dude, it's something that clicks in your mind. You be like, wow. In my 20s, I felt like I was still a teenager. I was acting like a kid. I was doing childish things, but now I'm 30. Wow. 40's just around the corner. Everybody starts figuring out they got to man up or mature up, even if they still gangbang, even if they sell drugs. They have a different perspective because now they know they're not a teenager, right? So CT Fletcher has this thing called a magnificent obsession, and I'm sharing with you young cats, man, and hopefully I can reach you cats when you're still in your teens, dude. Whatever it is you want to be in life, dude, nothing as easy as it looks on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or whatever social media you're using. They show you the end result like an overnight success. Nothing's really that easy. You have to put in work. And it normally takes 10 years to mastery. And during those 10 years, you have to do your research, dude. You have to seek out the truth, the whole truth. I'm going to tell you how you find the truth, in my opinion. Whatever it is you get looking to learn, let's say dancing. Let's just take dancing. Let's say you like to do hip hop dancing or you like to do crip dancing. I see a lot of people doing this Kendrick Lamar crip walk dancing, whatever. If you're really looking to be a good dancer, you have to understand you just can't do crip walk dance. You just can't do hip hop. You have to be able to do ballet, you have to be able to do waltzes, do ballroom dancing, bachata, salsa. You become a student of dance. This is how you master anything. And it might take you 10 years to find the instructors and the classes and the courses to learn all the different types of dancing. So for those of you who think dancing is fruity, let's take it to something else. Let's take it to basketball. Let's say you want to become really good at basketball, dude. You have to find a basketball coach, basketball camps, review basketball games, and know all the different positions on the basketball court. Whether you're a power forward or you're a center or whatever, I don't know all the different positions. I haven't played in a while. But what I'm trying to say, you have to do your research and you have to become an expert yourself, because if you rely on other people, let me tell you something about other instructors or gurus or mentors, even me. I never give you all of my secrets, dude, because why? Sometimes the student, man, actually wants to take out the master, and I always keep some shit hidden. So my student turns out to be like, you know, he's one of these dudes looking out to take an OG to get a name for himself. I always got some hidden lessons that I use to take his bitch ass out. So no guru, master, teacher, leader, instructor is going to give you it all. So you have to become a researcher. So I want to bring this home to me. My specialty is martial arts, dude. And here's what I learned. To find out the truth about martial arts, you must go way back in history to the source. And for those of youngsters who think I'm rambling, I'm going to give you a modern day example. Let's say you want to study Jeet Kune Do, which is Bruce Lee's martial art. So Bruce Lee's dead. You can't study with Bruce Lee, but what you can do is study with the dude who studied with the dude who studied with the dude who studied with Bruce Lee. And then you read all the books and articles. You go back in time to get back to Bruce Lee's original teachings and the people that are still alive that knew him, like Ip Man or different people. And if you have the finances and resources, you search out the master or the guru, and you climb to the top of the mountain to meet the master so that you, my friend, know the truth. And I'm going to leave you an example before I get on to what I want to show you guys today. Let's just say the Bible, dude, for those of you who are Christian. And I want to share this with you, and I'm sharing with you so you can open up your eyes to see, your ears to hear, and your mind to know. The Christian Bible, there's 5 different versions, but whatever version whether it's the King James Version, the New World's Translation, the Mormon's version, the Seventh-day Adventist version, the Pentecostal version, the Baptist version, whatever version you read, you have to understand one thing. It was translated into English from what? Let's just say it was translated from Greek to English, just say. But the original language that the Bible was in, from what I understand, was Aramaic. I could be wrong, correct me in the comments. But let's say it's Aramaic, so it was translated from Aramaic to, let's say, Hebrew. And then from Hebrew to, let's say, Greek. And then from Greek to Old English, which is like English from England. Then from Old English to Modern English. But here's what I want to share with you guys so you understand my point. Because sometimes when I'm talking to you guys, it's over your head and it's okay. Some of you guys can read in between the lines. Some of you guys want me to spell it out for you. I'm trying as best I can without making this video extra long. But here's the thing. The person who translates it from, let's say, Aramaic to Hebrew, some words don't translate from one language to another. You have to make an interpretation, your own interpretation of what it means. And at that point, you can do 3 things. You can do your honest interpretation of what you think it means based on the context and being forthright and what I call transparent. Or number 2, you can be biased and put your own interpretation of what you feel it should be based on your translation. Or number 3, you can be an evil, demonic motherfucker. You're looking to be a dictator and to mislead people so you can put the interpretation that you want. So that, how does that get back to the top of this video? In this life, whatever it is you want to be, you have to do the research, focus on this, quit focusing on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all this other bullshit, this entertainment, playing games and shit, and treat your life like a serious fucking journey, a serious destination. And you do the research for whatever it is you want to be, you go and you research it all the way back to the very beginning, using all the resources you have available to you, because once you get to the source, no one can mislead you, because now you know who's full of shit, who's lying to you, who's trying to mislead you, dude, who's trying to manipulate you, because you went to the source, my friend. And I want to leave this with you guys. When I studied Japanese Jiu-Jitsu, I studied it from some American people, dude. I even studied from some Japanese dudes in America. But once you go to Japan and you go to the authorized the authorizing authority, I don't know the name of it, but the head Japanese Jiu-Jitsu place. And then once you spend time there, you go through their rituals and their processes, then you understand when you get back to America who's full of shit, who's a liar, and who's a shyster. So without further ado, man, I want to get into this here because this is going to be some deep shit. I want to help you to understand how to research people and how to research everybody, anything, and anybody. So that way, man, in maximum security prison, no one has you touch your toes and go deep up in you, calling you his motherfucking hoe. So to start this video, I'm gonna turn it around, guys. I want you to see my kitchen here, and I'm gonna get a bird's eye view. I want to show you what's in my freezer, guys. Well, first of all, on top of here, man, I got my. If you don't know what it is, dude, then it's okay. I'm not gonna tell you. So in here, I want to show you my freezer. So in here, you see I got my steaks, guys. I got my grass-fed steak. I got my chicken there. I got my fish. I got my fish down here, guys. And I got all my vegetables, dude. I got my vegetables. I like mixed vegetables, guys. So now when you look in here, guys, this is where my OCD comes in. So you see I have everything in order. I got my non-fat milk in order. I got my amino acids. I got my protein shakes. I got my vitamin drinks, and then I have my what I call condiments, guys. And then here's my meal preps, guys. I got my meal preps with my steak and my potatoes, guys. My steak and potatoes, guys. And my mixed vegetables here. And my salad. And let me show you down here, guys. I got my fruits, guys. And my salad. This is just my water and stuff. So since I'm showing you this, guys, I want to show you, man, this is my goals right here. Goals for this year: pass the personal training course and apply for international seminars, right? This is my body weight exercises here. This is what OCD does. It helps you to focus yourself. And here's my wall of fame. That's me, guys. My lovely girlfriend right there. I'm very proud of her. This is more of my training routines. I'll just write them down. This is almost like it's almost like a vision board, guys, if you don't know what that is. It's my lovely girlfriend and me. There's and this is Arnold, the book I read. So now, guys, we're gonna get to the meat and potatoes of this video. This is what I want to talk to you guys about, research and stuff. So here, I want to share something with you guys. This is all the supplements I took to compete in the WNBF, which stands for the World Natural Bodybuilding Federation. And I just want to give you a quick glimpse before I get into this video. This is the first layer. This is my animal pack. This is a multivitamin drink. You can drink it because the tablets were too strong for my girlfriend. The tablets came in here, she couldn't take it, so we bought these. So then these here, guys, is the different supplements we take in: fiber and amino acids, amino acid drinks, amino acid tablets. This is a PM to help amino acid to help you sleep. This is amino acid to help you burn body fat. This is amino acid to increase your performance. And this is a multivitamin for my girlfriends, for women. And then this is the next layer, guys. Of course, this is creatine. You have to research what creatine is for. This is more amino acid tablets. This is a combination. This is a flex to support your joints. This is a pre-workout pump. This is essential amino acids for after your workouts. Another pre-workout pump, more amino acids for after the workout. And last but not least, guys, this is more creatine right here. So this is an animal whey protein. This is isolated animal. This is whey protein concentrated. And this is a gold standard whey. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I'm not going to go into each of the supplements, but I wanted to share with you the amount of research. I wanted to share with you guys the amount of research that I did in order to compete with my girlfriend Yoni. I hadn't done a bodybuilding competition in over 19 years. My last bodybuilding competition was in 2005 when I did the natural Mr. California, and I took third place, right? And I just wanted to share that with you guys because, man, in maximum security prison, you have to research each and every person. You have to become a student of human behavior. Here's why, guys, and I want to share this with you guys. In maximum security prison, you got all types of different individuals coming at you from different angles because, dude, this is what Shakespeare says, and you can Google it. The whole world is a stage, and I was telling my lovely girlfriend Yoni this, man. And speaking of Yoni, guys, you guys stop asking me to do videos with Yoni. Like, you guys kill me. You guys want to tell me, well, some of you guys want to tell me I'm not in the Philippines. Okay, if that makes you feel better about yourself, so be it. But one thing is for sure, guys, if you have been to the Philippines or Southeast Asia, whether you've been to Taiwan or Vietnam, dude, or Laos or Cambodia, Indonesia, the women here are more demure, dude. They're more, I don't want to say passive, they're more shy. They're more like laid back, dude. They don't like being in the limelight in front of the camera, dude. When you look at the Filipina P, that's different. She's Americanized. She's been taking so many American sausages in her mouth and her butt and her fucking vajayjay and her viscous in her. She's got American DNA all up in her. But when you get a natural Asian girl here or woman here, they're very demure, dude. They're very low key. They're very shy. They don't like being on the camera. I don't know. It's maybe because their English is not good, or I think it's a cultural thing. They worried about what the males in their culture, or maybe their older people will think about the content of the video because they don't know what you're going to be talking about, so they're just more laid back. So she don't want to be in my videos, guys, so don't ask about it no more, please. If you ask about it, now you're being disrespectful. And all I can say to you is this, guys. You soldier keyboard warriors crack me up, because one thing you can learn from the Wes Watson situation, you can learn three things. Number one, your boy Wes Watson is a bitch and a coward and a pussy and a faggot and a sissy. Why? Hey, man, this is what I don't like about gang members, man. You want to talk shit to somebody, but then when motherfuckers show up to fight, you got to rat pack them? Come on, man, that's some pussy shit. You OGs, man, put a 10 in the comment if you remember the good old days when you used to have to stand up for yours. Like, your homeboys wouldn't even associate with you if you're not willing to stand up for yourself. So, yeah, you might, start the fight off and you're getting your ass whooped, and then your homies will be like, okay, he had enough. And then if you don't stop, they'll jump you. But they don't just automatically jump you because you're bigger than your homeboy. He's been running his mouth, writing a check his body can't cash. Number two, this is what you learned, man. Cowards run in packs, man. All of Wes Watson's followers, man, it comes down to your personality. They have the same kind of personality as him. They're bitch, boy, simpy, beta males. They looking for a leader. And here's number three. Real savages bring it to you, and I'm gonna make a video about it. That dude, the 7-foot dude that came to see Wes Watson, he wasn't a keyboard warrior, cell soldier like 20% of these youngsters in the comments. Oh, gee, I whoop your ass, and man, if I ever see you, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. Let me tell you something, guys. When I was in California and Vegas, dude, and even when I was back east, I would tell dudes in advance where I'm gonna be, what time I was gonna be there. And the few people that showed up, maybe they had nefarious intentions. Nefarious means they trying to do some underhanded shit, like they on the down low, they want to kick your ass. But let me tell you something, guys. You ask any YouTuber has met me in person, anybody has met me in person, whether they want to say it in the comments or not, I'm not to be fucked with, man. So I had dudes meet me a lot. I've had hundreds of guys meet me in person from YouTube, you know, whether they're subscribers or viewers, they meet me and they don't want no smoke, man. But here's what I'm trying to say. And I want to say this to you older guys, you middle-aged guys, and help the young guys understand. If you got to run your mouth in the comments with your little fucking keyboard warrior, cell soldier, you're just exposing yourself to being a bitch and a soft motherfucker. Because when I was in California and Vegas, motherfuckers knew what nightclubs I worked at, what gyms I trained at. And the people that showed up, they didn't want no smoke. Because I'm going to tell you like this, youngsters. I'm not the baddest motherfucker on the planet or the craziest or the most skilled motherfucker. But one thing I do know, I have a conviction, dude, and a perspective on myself, dude, and I have self-love. When a motherfucker looking to hurt me, I'm gonna kill your bitch ass. I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. And your young stupid ass gonna come and talk shit to me because you projecting your weakness onto me. You're projecting your softness onto me. You don't know me, motherfucker. If you're not over 60 years old, sit down and shut the fuck up when you're talking about my training and my fucking technique and shit. If you're not doing martial arts in your 60s, sit down and shut the fuck up. Even if you're in your 50s and 40s, it's not the same. The body I have at 60 is not the same I had at 50, and the body I had at 50 is not the same I had at 40, and the body you got at 40 is not the same at 30, and for sure, the body you got at 30 is not the same at 20, and the one you got at 20 is not the same at 10. Use your logical thinking. So that's all I wanted to say, man, is this, guys. In maximum security prison, you must become a student of human behavior. You must research everybody and anybody, anything and everything, because this way, guys, you can become your own source of authority. Because what will happen is if you rely on other people, they always will mislead you. Even your homeboys have a hidden agenda. What's the hidden agenda? It's like Little Riding Hood and the Big Bad Wolf, man. The Big Bad Wolf put on the clothes like it was her grandmother, and the Little Red Riding Hood said, "Wow, Grandma, what big claws you have." "Oh, it's better for me to make the fucking muffins for you, honey." "Wow, Grandmother, what big teeth you have." "Oh, the better for me to cut up the fruit for you, my dear." They want to lull you into a mindset of calmness and trust, where you trust your homeboy. What's the name? Homeboy. It's a homie bottom boy, so they make what's called an acronym. Homeboy. He wants to lead you in, to trick you, to get you into his cell, so then he can start sucking your wee and go up in your butt cheeks. So you guys can be what's called consensual lovers, because you ain't on that time, but he ain't telling you he's on that time. But he through trickery, dude, persuasion, dude, and manipulation and coercion, he lets you think is everything gonna be all right. And next thing you know, he's up in your cell, going balls deep up in you, got you touching your toes, and now he's calling you his ho, ho, ho. So I want to leave you with this, guys. We had a long journey here talking about research and different disabilities and mental problems that you can use to be successful. But the main thing you want to take from this video is focus on yourself, figure out what it is that makes you happy, and then do the research to find out how you can be the very best at whatever that is, so you don't have to rely on other men. And here's the thing I want to leave you with. No matter who you meet in your life, whether it's your boss, your mama's new boyfriend, Your homie's got a new friend. You're meeting some people that your girl introduced you to, man. New people on the job, at work. Don't trust a motherfucker, man, because let me tell you something. The whole world is a stage, like Shakespeare says, and we're all actors. It just comes down to how good of an actor are you, number one. And number two, how good you are at perceiving the real persona and personality of a person, dude. And what they really represent and who they really are. Not what they present to you, my friend. Because everybody puts their best face forward looking to get something from you because everybody's got a hidden agenda. What's my hidden agenda, guys? Let me tell you what my hidden agenda is. To talk to my younger self, man, back when I was a teenager. To talk to my younger self to understand, don't associate with these dudes here, man. They ain't going nowhere. And research these cats over here, man. What they really about, man. How they got all the nice clothes and the money and the girls. How they driving these cars at 16, you know. Research, man. Why the coach be wanting some people to stay after practice? What's really going on there, man? Research, man. Why your uncle always have your little niece sitting on his lap, man. That shit ain't cool. And then research your homies, man. Why my homies been in and out of prison since reform school, and they call themselves hard, and you a gangster and a killer, but you always locked up. No, and it's not because what they tell you. Oh man, you know I handle my business on the street. I'm gonna run my business. You know I ain't gonna be broke, dog. I'm gonna have this paper, man. I'm gonna have these stacks, dog. Okay, man. If you ain't figured out how to have some stacks without getting locked up most of your life, dude, then you need to reevaluate, man, your understanding of business, because the business model you have is broken. Or you could do the research to find out when you think your homeboy's name is Timmy, but when he's in the maximum security prison, they call him Tammy. But then when he comes out, because the dudes that's going up in him is lifers, they ain't never getting out. He can come out with duplicitous behavior, act like he hard tough. Yeah, look at my prison tattoos, dog. Yeah, and I'm running shit. And I'm the man out here, you know what I'm saying? And then he doing some shit like American Me, or he's secretly going up in his girl's anus because he missed that type of behavior, and then he have his girl peg him like Wes Swatson's girlfriends be doing. They be putting on strap-ons, butt fucking him because he missed it. And then since his girl don't got the same power as an alpha male, he commits another crime just to get caught. Like some dudes have what's called a Freudian slip. They do shit just to get caught, to go back to prison, man. And they really don't want to be on the street, but then they miss being on the street. Why they miss being on the street? No, dude, they miss driving cars and getting on the bus and wearing new clothes and eating different food and using drugs freely. They miss that part. But they ain't out here because they like women and bitches and busting nuts and some IG hotties and some baddies. No, they ain't out here for that. They out here because they miss being able to go to McDonald's and Burger King and Sizzlers and all you can eat shrimp and steak. They miss that kind of freedom, but they really miss dudes going up deep up in their butt cheeks. So here's the last part of this video, guys. In maximum security prison, you must study everyone, so no one has you touch your toes and go deep up in you, calling you their motherfucking hoe. Hey man, it's one thing to be gay, homie, and if you gay, I'll tell you like this, you should be gay and proud because, dude, nobody has the right to dictate your personal sexuality, but nobody has a right to take your butt cheeks forcefully and make you a submissive bottom boy bitch if that's not your mentals, dude. Nobody's got the right to do that. So that's all I'm saying on this channel. If you don't listen to me and you go to maximum security prison, study everybody, anybody and everybody. That starts from the warden, the captain of the fucking correctional officers, the lieutenants, the sergeants, the correctional officers, the nursing staff, the educational staff, your homeboys, rival gang members, non-affiliate dudes. Study everybody. Just sit back in the day room, man. And you want to be a man of few words, dude. But you want to say what you mean and mean what you say, meaning this, dude. Hey, my man, what you in here for, dog? Hey, man, check this out, man. Respectfully, dude. I don't know you, man. You don't know me. I ain't in here trying to make no new friends. So I'm asking you to respect me, man. Just let me do my time. I ain't here for no interviews. And I'm just asking you respectfully, man. Respect my motherfucking space and my motherfucking privacy. And you talking with your hands. You guys always, hey, OG Silverback, man. Why you always talk with your hands, man? You learn that in prison? Or you learn that, what's wrong with you, man? Hey, man, I learned that in prison because I'm moving my hands. So I don't want to make no... what's that called, man? Unexpected moves. They just thinking I talk with my hands. So if a dude say anything other than, oh, my bad, dog, I don't mean nothing by it, he keep on stepping, dude, I can go ahead, man, and chop his throat. I can stick him in his motherfucking eyes. I can grab his head and headbutt him, dude. I can fucking knee him. I can fucking elbow him. I'm a dirty fighter, man. I can go like this in his motherfucking neck, dude. I'm not here to play. I'm not here to do Queensberry's rules of put them up and I knock you down. Okay, get up. We're going to fight fair. No, man. I'm trying to rip your motherfucking head off and shit down your motherfucking neck so everybody knows. Today, you should never have me touch my motherfucking toes. And you, motherfucker, is the motherfucking hoe, you motherfucking bitch boy.